Tuesday, April 16th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. I'm meteorologist Matthew East here with you. Let's begin with a look at the highs from across the region yesterday. And they got up to 68 in Greensboro, into the 70s in Charlotte, Raleigh, Fayetteville, and along the coast too. Pretty cool mountain day, 53, the best Boone could do yesterday. Currently, a lot of 50s around the region. Temperatures are actually fairly uniform here across the region as a whole. We have 52 up in Boone, it's 59 in Greensboro, 58 in Raleigh, 60 in Charlotte, 58 in Wilmington, a little bit milder down in Columbia. It's 65. The radar is quiet around here, although there are a couple areas still of some drizzle to start off the day, but I think in time a lot more sunshine working in. Now, we have a cold front off to our north and west. That's causing some rain and a few thunderstorms over parts of Illinois and Indiana, back into Missouri this morning. At the moment, as I'm cutting this video, no active severe weather, but that's probably going to be changing later today. There's the big view across the region, even a little snow again in parts of the northern plains. This winter pattern in the northern plains just holding firm. Now there's your severe weather outlook for today, stretching from Texas up through Oklahoma, Kansas, Missouri, and then arcing into the Ohio and the Tennessee River valleys. And there'll be some pretty decent thunderstorms firing in that region in association with that front. Now around here, the story is decreasing cloud cover. I think as we get into this afternoon across the Carolinas, a good deal of sun working in, and it'll be a warmer day in response to that sun. Now as we head into the day tomorrow, as that cold front nears from the north, it looks like I'm going to have to throw in the mention of a few isolated afternoon thunderstorms, especially in the western foothill, I should say western Piedmont rather, in the foothills and the mountains. But anybody can't really be ruled out in terms of seeing an isolated thunderstorm tomorrow afternoon, but they'll be very hit and miss. Meanwhile, the big system begins to take shape back over the plain states. Now, in terms of temperatures, it's going to be a warmer day today as sunshine works back in, and then a lot of us probably topping 80 degrees by our Wednesday afternoon, and same story as we get on into our Thursday afternoon as well. Now here comes that next system over the plain states. This is Wednesday. You'll see the thunderstorms breaking out in the plains, and then that whole system begins to work eastward as we get into Thursday, and eventually that gets here on Friday. Let's take a look at some model data here. This is the European upper air chart this afternoon. There's that big trop beginning to take shape. By the time we get out to 66 hours, there we are in the plains. This is Thursday early afternoon. And finally, as we get into the tail end of the work week, this is a Friday evening, that trough swinging into the eastern parts of the country. So tomorrow, we'll take a look at the surface chart. This is the afternoon. Big thunderstorms going up over the plain states. And it's a sizable severe weather risk for tomorrow. Here's your day 2 severe weather outlook, a big moderate risk over a good chunk of Oklahoma, southwesternmost Missouri, southeastern Kansas. The probability is still sky high in that region. You're looking at 45% probabilities of severe weather there in a good chunk of Oklahoma there in that moderate risk area. Now, as we get out to Wednesday, I should say Thursday rather, there comes that front developing eastward. This is Thursday evening, a pretty mean-looking line of storms from really Indiana and Illinois down to Mississippi and Louisiana. And there's your day 3 severe weather outlook. As you might expect, a big slight risk from southern Michigan down to the Gulf Coast of Texas and Louisiana. Finally, by Friday, we see that system move in here. Now, this is a look Friday in the afternoon and evening, shower and thunderstorm activity moving on through. And so I think across the Carolinas, it's Friday and Friday night that we see the round of showers and thunderstorms move through. The main dynamics pulling well off to the north, and instability, again, probably relatively limited, but we will have to watch for the chance of some severe weather, especially in terms of damaging winds by later Friday and Friday night. And following that system, as we get into the weekend, some cooler air advances on in. Still looks like some 60s for a lot of our highs over the weekend, and maybe still some 30s for lows by Sunday and Monday morning in some spots. All right, that is it for today's edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Thank you for watching. Everybody have a wonderful day, and God bless.